Hey guys, this is inspired by, oh, my glasses, Dan is Not on Fire's new, I'm wearing my glasses today, new video, what not to do on public transport. I don't know what that was. And this may be posted as a video response, it might not be, I don't really know what I'm going to do with this, but he inspired me to tell my stories about public transportation. 1. Buses. I took a bus with 2 of my friends, and none of us had ever been on a public bus before. One of us had been, actually, with her parent, and sort of knew what to do. I thought, in America, we have cables, in some parts of America. I think DC has buttons, so I don't know about other parts. But we have cables where we were. And you just pull the cable, and it tells the driver to stop. I thought it was the emergency brake, like on a train. I don't know why I thought that. My other friend, like, she was clueless, like, she had less idea than I did. She was busy making eye contact with the creeper in the back, who had his hood up. Like, let me illustrate the creeper in the back. The creeper in the back had his hood, like that, and he just, like, texting. I don't know how he saw his phone, but that was good. He was a nice guy. And she was making eye contact with him, or trying to. I don't think he could see anything. And my other friend was going, no, I'm pretty sure that tells the bus driver to stop. I think we press that when we want to get off. Problem is, we had never been to the city before, because we were all staying there for only, like, 2 weeks, together, and none of us had been there before, so we didn't know where anything was, and we just knew we were going to the mall, and we were like, I don't know how to get there. I don't know if I take the train to the next stop, or if I take, like, we were lucky that I found out where the bus stop was, is really what it was, and we were just all talking, and the poor bus driver, we were the only ones besides the creepy kid on the bus, and the bus driver was like, you know what, I'm just going to drop you off, I'm going to go off the route, and I'll drop you off at the mall, and then I'll go back to the stop. And we're like, okay, that's good, thank you, because none of us knew where we were going. And then we realized, when we got off the bus, we forgot to ask where the nearest stop was, so we had to find out by getting, like, walking back through the city in parts that we had never been before, to find the stop, which ironically was not that far away from the mall anyways, but whatever. And then it was pouring rain when we were looking for it, so kind of a similar story. We were looking for the bus stop in, like, the pouring rain. It was like a mile away, and it was it was a mess. And then we ended up, thank God, we bought towels. We bought a towel because we had gotten rained walking into the mall. The mall took an hour to find the way into the mall. Second public transportation story is subways and metro cards, Pathtrains, subways, Pathtrains, and metro cards. In our tri-state area, we use metro cards. They're these little, they're like Oyster cards. Actually, my dad has an Oyster card because he's worked in Europe sometimes. They're the same thing. They're just called metro cards. We use them in the metro, and that was a funny word. And then it's the same deal. People don't take them out fast enough, and I never carry my own because I'm usually with someone else who has one. But I'm always worried that they don't know how many swipes they have left, because, you know, you swipe it however many times. My friend's dad almost got left behind once because we almost all got pushed onto a train when, this was when I was a lot younger, and I was with, like, 3 families. He swiped my friend in twice. He only bought, like, 6 swipes, and he swiped my friend in twice, or her mom in twice, and didn't get in time. I'm always scared that it's going to get swiped too often, or they're not going to know how many swipes they have left, and then one of us is going to get pushed onto a train and separated, and I don't know, bad things will happen because it's just who I am. I got lost coming off a train once. I got lost, actually, on the escalator. Couldn't find my friend. I knew we were meeting by the escalator. I just didn't know which one. There was like 7. So I took them up and down for like 15 minutes until I finally found them. people stared at me funny because I would go up the escalator, turn, and go down, and they would all just be like, but there's a lot of weird people in New York, so you know it wasn't that bad. Next story is I had to take the train alone once. I take the train alone a lot. I never take the subway alone. I take the train alone a lot, and my mom, she was putting me on the train because I was younger and making sure I had everything and stuff, and I was spending the night at my aunt's house or whatever, and there was this creeper standing right next to us, and my mom kept reminding me, don't make eye contact, don't make eye contact, don't make eye contact, and I did on the train, and then he didn't stop staring at me. He sat across from me and just stared at me for the rest of the night. Always buy your train on the platform. Buy your train. Buy your ticket on the platform. Don't, if you're taking a real train, don't buy your ticket on the train, which you can do in most situations. Don't do it. The people get really angry. And you get a discount, apparently, where I am, if you buy it on the platform. But the woman got, like, really mad. Like, I wanted to show you my train tickets. I don't know what the numbers mean, either. I don't know what number stops are. They don't name them. So I was like, did you put down the right stop? And I felt so absolutely stupid, and I'm so unintelligent when it comes to public transportation. And then I had to get on the next train with my uncle. And I was like, do I have to buy another ticket? And he's like, no, we're already on the train. Like, they don't charge you again. It was a mess. Yeah, I'm not good with that sort of thing. There was a situation where my friend took the train. He lives far away, and he had to take the train to my house, to my stop down here, so I could get taken to the movies with us and a bunch of our other friends for my friend and my birthday. And I have a car. Unlike Dan, I have a car, and I was driving to pick him up. I don't know where the train station is. Yes, I've taken the train from there before. That is where I almost always take the train from. It's the really creepy part of town. I drove into, like, a fight between some people. Like, they were fighting because I took the wrong turn. I turned a street before the train station, and it's like a parking lot, and I don't know why I turned there anyways, but I did, and these kids were, like, fighting, and I'm like, oh, crap, because there's some, like, weird things that go on in that part of town. So I floored it on out of there. Hope to God I didn't hit anyone, because I didn't look before I threw my car into reverse. Sped down the other way. And then I pulled into the train station, and all these guys were just surrounding my friend. And I don't think he noticed it, but they were slowly starting to surround him with, like, paper bags, and just generally creepy. Like, they looked like the hood guy again. And, yeah, he wasn't calling me yet, but I took out my phone, and I'm, like, trying to call him, and I was gonna park the car, but then I saw him, so I didn't, and, you know, all these people were honking at me, like, you gotta move, and I'm just like, I can't move, my friend is right here. So I'm trying to call him, and he's not answering his phone, and I'm, like, waving, and he's not looking, and I can't get my window to roll down, so I throw my door open, which is the dumbest thing I've ever done. I throw the door open, and I'm like, get in the car! And everyone, like, jumps, and he sprints, and then we floated on out of there, and we got lost leaving. That wasn't my public transportation story, but he met a lot of creepers on the bus. I had met creepers on the bus, creepers on the train. I had met creepers on that train. There were, like, people coming from work, and this one woman who was like, yeah, it's Friday, we're gonna have a party, and it was, like, Thursday, and I'm like, okay. And she was just like, are you ready to party to me? And I'm like, socially awkward. So yeah, that is my story. Hope you enjoyed. See you next time. Bye.